What's up, guys? I hope you're doing well. I made a video earlier today about how vulnerability is our greatest strength, and a concept I used to kind of help illustrate the point was walls that we put up for ourselves to protect ourselves against negative experiences, and how that wall actually keeps out every experience. And you can check the link here to the actual video. And anyway, so I was thinking about the video after I made it, and I got to think about comfort zones, because that kind of idea with the wall and keeping experiences out brought the idea of comfort zones into my head. And I realize it's a completely overused cliche, and if I had a dime for every quote there was for getting out of your comfort zone, I'd be a very wealthy man. But I don't think it's something that should be overlooked. I don't think it's something that should not be taken seriously just because it has become a cliche. And so for the first time I really asked myself, why do we have comfort zones? What exactly are they? Why are they different for different people? And if you remember from high school or even college, or maybe you work in a field that is related to biology, and if you remember, homeostasis is a tendency for the body to strive for equilibrium, to maintain the body's internal environment at what is called homeostasis, a balance. And this homeostasis is an ideal. It's a perfect balance. It's never actually reached, but the constant effort to get there creates a balance overall. So what the hell does this have to do with comfort zones? Well, there's a similar thing going on in your brain, and that's known as psychological homeostasis. And that is our brain's tendency to create a very comfortable and very controlled environment for itself. And this is done through our thoughts and our rationalizations. Hence the name comfort zone. There's not a lot of uncertainty and there's not a lot of risk in this environment. And what is really crazy to think about is that this psychological homeostasis is going to be different for other people, because it's based on our perception of the world. It's based on how our brain functions, which is different person to person, not on a biological level, but on a psychological level. People think differently. You see, biological homeostasis, physiologically, we are the same. Genetically, we are not that different at all between each other. So the needs for biological and physiological homeostasis, such as maintaining a good body temperature, blood circulation, oxygen circulation, things like that, we're going to have similar needs, the same needs from person to person. But in terms of a psychological homeostasis, the thing that constructs our comfort zones, they're going to be different because we have different experiences. We have different socialization processes. We have different perceptions of the world around us. So for example, if person A goes up and speaks in front of people and everybody boos them, they have an awful experience, then that is going to be outside their comfort zone, right? Because their thoughts and their rationalization is that when I was in this situation before, I experienced pain, I experienced an unpleasant situation, so therefore that is no longer my comfort zone. That's not something I perceive as being comfortable. It's something I perceive as having risk, something I perceive as having uncertainty. And then person B could have the same experience and do amazing. Not the same experience, but give the same speech and have speak in front of people and have an amazing experience. And then they'll say, their brain will rationalize, hey, that's not that bad. That's inside my comfort zone. I can do that. I've done it before, and it went successfully. And I just wanted to make this video to kind of deconstruct and understand this cliche of comfort zone. What does it mean? Why is it different for different people? And that's because everybody's mind thinks in different ways, right? And we have a psychological need called psychological homeostasis to maintain this equilibrium, this balance, where there is comfort, where there is certainty, and where there's a sense of control, right? And we need this balance or we'd go mad, we'd go crazy, right? But in other videos I'll talk about how to push beyond your comfort zone, how to expand this psychological homeostasis so that you can include things that weren't in there, you can include them in there before. Things that weren't in there before, you can include them in, right? You can do things that would have otherwise made you crazy, or worried you, or caused anxiety. So that's it, guys. I hope this video helped to kind of clear up what homeostasis... I can't talk. I hope this video cleared up exactly what comfort zones are, how they're made. In my next video I'll talk about how to expand your comfort zone and how to get out of it. That's it. Take it easy.